Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have another fun video we're going over. Mother and son are becoming father and daughter. Oh boy, this is going to get my comment section all accepting. This is going to be great. So yeah, this is an older article from 2 years ago, but I just recently found this. Someone on my Discord dropped it and, I decided to do a video on it. So, we are going to go over this article. Let's just see what this is about. A transgender daughter and dad and daughter, from Detroit are revealing their incredible journeys as they transition from mom and son. So this is so they're both becoming transgender. Now that's a big deal. It doesn't happen every day. So let's read on. Corey Mason, 15, had told her parents that she identified as a girl 4 years ago, but it was not until last year she learned that her mother also struggled with her gender identity. The pair are now leaning on each other as they transition together. Alright, this is, okay, so first off, I just want to say that I don't have a problem with this. I have a little bit of a problem with this, actually. Now, with the mother turned father, I don't have a problem with this. She's a consenting adult. She can do whatever she wants to do with her body. That's fine. Don't have a problem with that. The problem I have is with the kid. Now, this kid is, at the time of the article, 15. When I was 15, if I made a decision like that, I may not have stuck with it. And I'm willing to bet that maybe this person could have second thoughts about this. Now, this is a big deal when you're 15 years old. This is a life decision that you can't really take back. So, maybe this kid is not a girl and just happens to be gay. And then that's fine as well. But I still think that this person should have waited until they were at least 18 to make a decision like this. Because I'm willing to bet that this person has changed a lot since the time of this article. I mean, it's 2019, it's almost 2020, and this was written in 2017. So, I'm willing to bet this person has some personality changes. Now, maybe this person it's all worked out great, and I wish them the best for this. I hope that everything goes smoothly. No pun intended, but I think that, this is a little bit of a big decision for a kid to be making. And I just don't think that someone of that young an age should be, really has the mental capacity to realize just what they're doing, because that's a huge decision to make in life. If you decide that you're no longer a boy and decide you want to be a girl at 15, you have second guesses about that at like 18 or 19, you can't take that back. And you just kind of wish you would have waited. Now, I hope this goes great for all of them. I really do wish them all the best. But let's keep reading. The teen has chronicled their transitions on her Instagram account, and the two sat down for an interview with Australia's 60 Minutes to talk about their experience. Quote, I wanted to make my parents proud of who I am. Oh, is this... I really hope this isn't the case. Now, I've heard cases of where kids will become transgender because their parents think it's all hip and cool to be transgender. I know I sound like a boomer there, but and if they're just doing it to impress the parents, I don't believe that's the case in this instance. But if that is the case in other cases, that's not good, because you shouldn't be basing what gender you want to be based on what your parents think. It should be solely what you think. And I just would hate to see that this is the case here. I don't believe it is. It seems that this person was, this young girl, as she now identifies as, wanted to be a girl before her parents even knew. And that does seem to me that that is her own decision. Corey said nothing said about coming out as transgender. Eric Mason, who used to go by Erica, said that he was emboldened by her daughter's decision. He wrestled with different emotions while deciding whether to transition. Now, that's the thing. If you're having to wrestle on decisions, then you're not completely decided. If you're going to do this, you should be 100% sure you're going to do this. Because that's, again, like I said, it's a big life-altering decision you're going to make. Now, and I would recommend, until you are 100% positive that you are the gender you would think you are, don't go cutting anything off, don't go changing anything, don't go blocking any hormones, because that's very hard to reverse. So just take your time on these decisions. The time is it's no object in decisions such as these. The first feeling was relief. Second was terror. He said, first, quote, first, I can't read. Fear for what my future would hold. Fear for how my family and children would. Fear for what the rest of my life was going to look like. That's a perfectly reasonable fear when you're going through something like that. I completely understand it, and I don't blame him there. I mean, I definitely think that, input from your friends and family is always a good thing to have, but I mean, it's a very life-altering decision, and it's just a crazy thing. It's not crazy, but it's not a usual thing that happens. You don't hear about it all the time. So I think I'm digging myself a hole. I'm gonna get hate in the comment section for this. That's wonderful. But yeah, all right, let's move on. Eric Mason has since undergone a double mastectomy. I believe that's how you pronounce it. He said he plans to stay together with his husband, Les, who supports his transition. Now, that's up to you. That's a big decision, and especially for the husband in that relationship, because that's also a decision that he has to live with. Now, I understand, yeah, your body, your choice, you can do that. That's fine, but I mean, that's a little. I mean, I would still rather if my wife in the distant future decided to become transgender, I would. I don't know if I would take it as well as this guy did. All right, I fell in love with the person. She was beautiful as a woman, but equally beautiful on the inside. That's nice. That's actually really wholesome. I like that. Les Mason said, as long as Eric is happy with the appearance, Eric will be happy with what's in her brain or his brain. I don't know whether it's a his, her. I'm personally just gonna call them by whatever gender pronouns they want to be called. I still believe that just because you chop some things off and took some hormone blockers, you're still biologically a man or biologically a woman in the two cases. But you know what? Out of respect, I'll just call you whatever you want to be called. I really don't have a problem calling you with whatever you want. But I don't think that people should be forced to call them by what they want to be called as. But I think just as an act of courtesy, just call them what they would like to be called. It's just, it's simple respect. The recently transitioned dad of five. Oh boy, that's a big family. Says he regrets not coming to terms with his gender identity earlier. So I guess this is something that it's not like a phase like some people may have. I don't know, but it seems like this person's been going through this for years now, and that's good. They could finally pull the trigger on something they've wanted to get done for a while. The only regret I have is not being educated sooner about what transgenderism was. So I could do so sooner, Eric Mason said. So again, this is not a very usual story we hear about, but you know what? I wish them all the best, and hopefully they're happy with their life decisions. Thank you for watching, everyone. Subscribe if you're new. Check out the links to my Twitter, Discord, as well as my Twitch, which I will probably never do anything on, but just check it out anyway. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys tomorrow.